guys? Jeff Cavalier, ATHLEAN-X.com. I know it's one of those overused sayings, the best ab exercise ever, but this truly is one of the best ab exercises ever, if not the best if you're trying to train your abs like an athlete. Now we talk about training you entirely like an athlete here on the ATHLEAN-X channel, but this particular exercise is one of my favorites for the core because we're going to hit your core the way it's meant to be hit. We're going to hit it from all three angles. Let me show you the exercise right off the bat. This is a side plank pull. The side plank pull is an awesome exercise because we are actually training the abs through all of their function, and we're training it in multiple directions. We're training it in all three planes of motion. So let me break it down here for you. We've got three planes of motion that we operate in. The first is the sagittal plane, which is the front to back movements that we do. Then we have our frontal plane, which is the side to side movements, and then the all important transverse plane. But sometimes we don't even have to move. Right? The muscles can be working by preventing movement in any one of those planes as well, and that's what this exercise does a great job of. And because we usually lack stability in our cores if we're weak, this will actually help us to build the stability in all three planes. So back to the exercise again. In this exercise, take a look first and foremost at that sagittal plane. We're driving our knee up into our chest, and that's a sagittal plane motion, front to back. That's causing flexion of the spine. And a flexion of the spine is an ab-generated movement. It's an ab-powered movement. There's hip flexor involved, sure, but if you get your butt, most importantly, to curl under and you get your pelvis to go into a posterior tilt, you're going to be using your abs. So we're hitting that function right off the bat. Then we go into our next two important functions. We have, through the virtue of the side plank, we have a frontal plane hold. So if you look at me from really down low here, you can see that if I start doing this exercise improperly, I lose the stability of my core by allowing my hip to drop down to the ground with each rep. That's not what you want. If you're going to do this right, you got to keep your hip elevated. Whatever you set it at, it should be parallel there to the rest of your body. Your whole torso should be in one line from your leg and your ankle all the way up to your shoulder. You keep it there the entire time. Now, the most important thing, the band. And if you're doing this at the gym, it doesn't matter if you don't have a band. You can use a cable machine to do this exact same exercise. I just wanted to show you the home equivalent by using just a resistance band. Here, when we look at it from the top, you can see that if I pull the band, now I've got a balance component, front to back. Am I allowing the momentum of the band to actually rock me back into a posterior rotation here? If I do, then I'm not doing the exercise right. Anti-rotation is one of the biggest jobs of our core, and you can see that with every pull, it's enough of a disrupting pattern to my core strength that it knocks me over, or it pulls me forward when I go back. You don't want either of these. So this exercise is great for testing us and our strength in all three of these planes, and also helping us to build our strength in all three of these planes. And guess what? Like I said, you could do it with just one move. So who knew ab training was all that complicated? Actually, guys, it really isn't, but you have to understand the function of your core, and you have to make sure that you're working it through all of its functions. It's not just three functions. There's a lot of things that we can do with our abs that a lot of people don't know about. We should be doing top-down movements, mid-range movements, bottom-up movements, bottom-up rotation, top-down rotation, anti-rotation. There's a lot of different functions of the abs. The cool thing is, we can work them in a much more consolidated way if we know the right exercises to do. I've already laid that all out for you guys. I've done all that groundwork. As a PT, this is what we specialize in. Having you do exercises in all three planes of motion so we can get you more bang for your buck, get you in and out in a much faster time, and get you a better core at the end of the day. If you're looking for a program where I've already laid it all out for you, on top of the fact that I'm covering all of your other workouts to help you train like an athlete, not just right here, but to train your whole body, then head to ATHLEAN-X.com and get our ATHLEAN-X training system. In the meantime, make sure, Watch More Wednesday here, tell me what else it is that you want me to cover here on these videos, and I'll make sure that I cover the core-related topic that you want to see. In the meantime, if you found this video helpful and you're going to try this exercise out, make sure you leave your comments and thumbs up below, and I'll be back here again in just a few days with yet another video. Alright guys, I'll see you soon.